I'm not used to playing this guitar, but
Yes, tell me though. Be honest with me. That's my own personal guitar.
oh no, I mean,
But it's a Seagull. It's very different. It's not your usual guitar. So I applaud you for being able to literally like walk in here, be handed a strange guitar you've never played before, and to pull it off like that.
the action is quite high.
Yes.
If we're gonna get technical.
Secret. I'm a terrible guitar player.
Okay.
So the higher the action, the better it is for me. But yeah, making those bar chords isn't easy to do.
Yeah,
I'm much more of a strummer.
I hope it sounded okay.
It sounded fantastic. Did it not? It was fantastic. Yes. Oscar's new album is out now. It's called Cut and Paste. You're supporting Miss Mister and Block Party tonight at the House of
correct,
Blues.
yeah.
It's great. How's the tour been so far?
I'm gonna pick this mic up.
Yeah, go right ahead. I can take the guitar for you if you need me to do as well.
That would be great.
Yeah, I'll take that for you.
Thanks, dude.
We'll hand that off stage to Paul Driscoll here. But yes, how's the tour been so far?
It's been really good.
Good.
Yeah, every night is great reaction from the audiences, and a lot of people didn't know who I was or who
Yep.
the band were, and they've been like, now we're fans. So yeah, it's been really cool.
I saw you tweet earlier today that you're feeling very 80s today. You had said that you tweeted earlier this afternoon. What made you tweet that? What felt 80s about today?
Well, we were listening to Sirius 8, I think.
Yeah.
It was like X8 or whatever.
Whichever one, yeah.
Yeah, so it was like all the 80s hits, and I was just really feeling it on the drive. I was like, yeah, I feel like this is an 80s day.
Is that an influence in your own music? Because I can certainly it's funny that you called your album Cut and Paste, because there's so many. I hear so many different sonic influences in the album. Even going back to and there's some differences and some threads from your EP from last year as well. So would you consider the 80s music or any particular 80s music an influence in what you do musically?
Definitely. Like, well, I can think of a few, like The Cure.
Yes.
And maybe New Order, and yeah, I guess the Smiths in a way. I think there's because my parents are from the 80s, so it seeped in.
Did they have a good record collection when you were growing up?
Really good, yeah.
That helps.
So I think, and there was some great music from the 80s and some great outfits too sometimes.
Absolutely. Some of the bands are still around. We were actually just talking earlier about how The Cure are coming to town in about 2 weeks. And I'm sure you've seen the tour set list. I mean, they're playing deep cuts and B-sides.
Like 3 hours
Yeah,
or
like 3
something.
encores and stuff, yeah. We had tickets to that show.
Good on them, to be honest.
Absolutely good on them to be, after all these years, to be able to still pull it off live and have it be so compelling as well.
Yeah, seriously.
I wanted to ask you about this because I remember when you released your EP last year, I was reading about you in NME. They did a really nice piece on you.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things that came up in the interview is you said that one of your goals was to get noticed by Rihanna. You said, if I could write music for Rihanna someday, that would be a goal that I would love to attain. So my question is, in the last year, have you gotten on Rihanna's radar yet, Oscar?
Not that I know of. I think you have to have like a radio hit before she even looks at you.
All I have to say... No, go on.
Well, I just, I'm building up to it. I mean, you may not think it from the songs on the record, but I do really love pop music, and I really want to write pop music, even if that's for other people.
Sure.
So, just got to keep going, and maybe second record she'll be like, oh, there's that guy.
Here's what I want to hear, Oscar. I want you to take work. I want you to surgically remove Drake from work, because... he's boring as hell to listen to. He's a snooze. He's this generation's version of Mace. If you remember Mace from Puff Daddy's Clique, he's just droning. I can't stand him. I want Oscar on that track. I want work, Rihanna's work, with Oscar doing something. Maybe it's a rap on the backside of it.Maybe it's some singing. I think that would be a much better version of work, personally.
I wouldn't say no to that.
Remix it. Do it, Oscar, and just and put it out there and be like, all right, Rihanna, here. You don't need Drake. You have me now.
I think
Oscar.
I have actually tweeted at her directly a few times.
But
obviously she's not going to read it.
You got to get in the DMs, man.
She's too busy getting high on like a boat somewhere.
You got to get followed back and get in the DMs, man. You have a blue check mark, so you're that much closer.
I do. You know what? Someone actually asked me when I first got that. They were like, "Why do you have a blue tick?" And then I replied, "Why are you so basic?" And then there was kind of like Twitter beef that ensued after that. And then they're like, no, seriously, why? And I was like, well, can't you see I'm a musician?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
You're the real deal.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you taking time out today. We want to thank the North Face as well for having us out. This has been a fantastic location. We want to come back and do one of these again. Give it up for Oscar. Thanks again to the North Face, the Radio BDC sessions.